Right. Can you turn it lengthwise for me? The thing?
The box?
Yeah.
Yes. Hold on.
I think we should kind of do it. Hey there. We're getting set up over here. Perfect.
Are you watching the dogs?
Pardon?
You watching the dogs?
Yeah. Hey everyone.
Liberty, stop.
Okay. So hopefully now you guys can see what's going on. Is that good, you think? Right. Ooh, it's wiggly. I hate that about this thing. I swear. Wish I knew how to fix it.
No.
Yeah, don't you dare, girl.
No, I was like, when you're live streaming, I was like,
Alright, so it just keeps wanting to tilt. Oh well.
what's on the menu?
Alright, so I'm cooking salmon today. So hopefully we can see everybody and you can see. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna leash her up for everything.
Oh. Liver?
Where is do we have a collar?
There should be some.
Where?
Check in there. That's where I put them.
Where?
In there?
Perfect.
I'll probably make like chocolate muffins or something. We haven't gotten Belladonna's test done yet. Right?
Actually, that stays on her. What's that?
We haven't gotten Belladonna's hip test
No,
yet.
go lay down.
Right?
No, not yet. Although I will be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to instead of just taking her in and having them tested, I'm going to go to my vet. They do OFA. I'm going to have them take a look, just do a general view x-ray. And then if they look good enough to test, if there's nothing obviously wrong, then I'll spend the money to go ahead and have her fully tested. That's going to be my new way of trying to save money when it comes to health testing, because there's really no reason of going through the certification if you can see visually that the hips will not pass.
Have you thought of any names for the new puppy?
Yes and no. I've thought of the name Gina. So I kind of like that name for her. She's really a very energetic and spirited little puppy. So anyway, so I'm trying to be delicate with her because I just got her, and so I don't want to ruin her confidence or anything by getting onto her, but she does require some discipline because she is pretty overly energetic, unfortunately. It's not bad. It's just something that I have to kind of be aware of. So that's why I actually just went ahead and tethered her up, because what I don't want to do is try to get onto her the whole time. You know what I mean? Like she's a baby. She's only 3.5 months old, and so anyway.
Thank you, the Mexican food that's in your bag.
Savannah.
Yes.
What is she doing? I told you, man, she's wild. Hey, what you doing? What you doing? Chill out.
Thank you for the donation.
Chill out. Hey. Chill out. Chill out. You ready to chill out? You ready to chill out? All right.
Thank you, Grace, for the donation.
Hopefully she relaxes.
Liberty.
She's smart. She got herself out of it.
They're talking about, or they're asking where Liberty's going.
So Liberty most likely will be going to, as many of you guys know, I grew up in foster care. My foster dad had a home full of girls. His brother had a home full of boys. And I was very close with my foster family, much closer than everybody else. I'm the only one that really hangs around and is still a part of the family. And he was the same way with my uncle. So it just kind of, we've just always known each other. And he has a beautiful family, a wife and 2 children. And there was one of these breeds, but they, they just, with all the children and everything, it just really didn't make sense. But Liberty was just a really good prospect for that. And so that's why we went with it. So.
Thank you, Julie, for the donation. They said, Rachel, you should name her Galaxy or some space-related name in honor of Star Trek.
Do we have spoils, Savannah?
Yeah, we should.
Where's that?
Should be in there.
Hey! Liberty, you better leave her alone.
Who will be reading next?
Move, preacher. Preacher, move. Get out of the kitchen now. Go. Liberty is not going to be bed, so hold on a second. Move. Hey, shh, both of you. Stop. You.
Thank you, EC, for the donation.
Stop.
And
No.
we'll answer your question in a minute.
Now. All the way. Down. Quit. Behave. Behave. Stop. Wait, chill out. Chill out. I swear, Batista's just got so much hormones right now. It's not even funny. Woo. He's making up for lost time. He was so easy for so long.
Somebody donated asking, any thoughts on Australian catalogs?
I mean, if you have the time to take them out and to get and to do the work with them, to give them the exercise that they need, then I don't see a problem with it. But they are a breed that really does want to work, so that's definitely something to keep in mind. They're a very intelligent breed. You can get themselves into trouble.
Let's see.
You're bad.
Let's see. I'm waiting for them. Any advice on dealing with submissive peeing in puppies?
Yeah. So when you're dealing with submissive urination, Batista stabbed. When you're dealing with submissive urination, what you have to keep in mind is that ultimately it's a sign of submission. So like the way that, like if Cashmere walks up, if a puppy really wants to show that it's not a threat, it will just do a little bit of urination. It's kind of like imitating a baby, you know what I mean? Because babies will, when the mother comes and licks them, they urinate. So, and the mother will always kind of continue to lick them and kind of keep them clean like that. I think you guys have seen that with Cashmere correcting her puppies. She'll mix it with that. So what's important about it is that you not pay attention to it. You cannot discipline a dog for doing that because they're not technically doing anything wrong. They're trying to be good. So it's important to just ignore the dog. Don't come in with any high-pitched sounds. All you do is you just ghost them. You just walk in, you ghost them, you do whatever it is that you're going to do, blah, blah, blah. Wait for them to settle down. And then if they kind of jump on you or whatever, you just, without looking at them, you just kind of gently put your hand down, just kind of move them away. And then when they calm down, then you can pet them. But what you do is you keep your eyes up, you keep focused on something else, and you just put your hand down and you just pat, 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 and then you do your thing. You know what I mean? You can't focus on them too much because then they're going to do it more.
Thank you. How do you say that? Is that Diane or is it Ian?
That's Diane.
Diane.
Thank you, Diane,
for the donation.
I'm going to move that a bit so we can see what I'm doing. Hey, you guys, quick. Giovanni. Stop. Stop.
Let's see.
So this is a seasoning that I'm using because I like it. It's simple. It is, I'm doing a salmon. I don't know if you can see it. Kind of lemon pepper, HEB lemon pepper. It just has black peppercorns, sea salt, onion, garlic, lemon zest, lemon flavoring, citric acid. Simple.
Somebody said, Savannah, Bleach is a good anime. You should give it a watch.
I love
She's already
Bleach.
seen it. I tried it the first few episodes. And I was like, yeah, I'm kind of bored. But
I
should try it again.
love Bleach.
I'll try it again. But currently, I'm binge watching Naruto.
Yep, I really like it. My favorite character is Kenpachi Zaraki.
Oh, from Bleach, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said the audio and video looks really good tonight. A lot of people are complimenting your makeup.
Thank you. I called the internet people out, and I guess there had been so much tree growth because of all of our rain that my signal wasn't good anymore. No, sir. Get down. No, sir. You're a bad dog. And so anyway, so it should be better now. Reach out of the way. Go.
Have either of us seen Cheryl and her twins since the video?
So Savannah said that she saw a puppy, or part of puppy. She said that she saw a deer with a baby
After the storm, right
after the
property.
storm.
I don't know if it was Cheryl, even though every deer around here is Cheryl, but you know, specifically we have a Cheryl with twins.
Right.
But we don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see. Giovanni, you trying to sneak some food? Bad dog. Bad dog.
All right. So just so you know how I do it,
Oh, thank you, Mitchie, for the donation.
So what I do is I will. Does anybody else eat it whenever they see? You know what I found out?
Bones.
Yeah, you know what I found out? When it's on sale, it's because it has bones in it. Jerks. Anyway, so whatever. It's really not that big of a deal.
Yeah, we had a huge storm the other day, and that's whenever I saw Cheryl after that. It was not huge. It wasn't so much as the storm was huge, just the wind was like insane. It was some crazy wind.
The wind was insane. It really genuinely was. It was crazy. Let's see. So.
Yeah. Are we breeding Falcor?
No, he's already neutered. He came to me neutered.
The woman wouldn't let us have him until he was neutered.
Yeah, she wouldn't let us.
No.
She wouldn't let us have him. I was like, you will know if I breed that cat. I was like, I'm on, everything I do is online. You know, it's not like I could get away with it. It doesn't matter. I always prefer to let them get as much hormones as possible for growth before you do that. But whatever. Because I don't like cats I don't want a cat that sprays either. But I do think there's like you can get a certain amount of time out of them for hormone growth before they start to actually do that.
Yeah.
Come on, I can't get it.
Is overbite, underbite a big deal in the breed? Or show quality?
Yeah, it is. It can get you disqualified if it's too extreme. So basically, an underbite cannot be more than, I think, 1/4 of an inch, I think is what it is. If it is, then that's a disqualification. I've seen dogs that had way more than 1/4 inch that actually were championed, but it's supposed to penalize you. And it used to be that a tight underbite was preferred, but now I believe it's like even or scissors, something like that. It's really not. The only thing you really have to worry about is severe underbite or like wry mouth, which is where it's crooked.
Let's see. We don't have favorites except for me. Who's my favorite? Is my dog.
What? I have a favorite. What do you mean?
A favorite?
Preacher.
Well, I guess yeah. Preacher is her favorite.
Preacher is the man that started it all. Good. Well, I got the big ones out, so that'll be good.
Can you train a dog side submit as a pup?
I start when they're babies. I start when mine are here.
Oh yeah, we do. Anytime they get like aggressive at the food bowl or anything like that, and even sometimes we'll just put them on their back in our arms.
Yep. It shouldn't always be a punishment, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Cashmere doesn't do it all the time.
Yeah, it should just like sit is not punishment. You know what I mean? You want to teach it. You want to teach it as a command, and then use it when you need it. You know what I mean? And then they understand it when you use it. Of what's going on?
Are we going to?
Whoa. Big old bone. That one would have hurt.
Wow. Are we gonna breed Giovanni when he's older?
Hopefully, if he passes his health testing.
Yeah.
I sure hope so.
Hmm.
Real quick.
Wait for this question. How do you train a fearful dog? I don't think you can really take a fearful dog. This person said, how do you train a fearful dog that can be aggressive to go to the dog park? Probably just not to take a fearful dog.
You know, the thing about it is like, you have to do what is in the dog's best interest, right? So even though you may want to go to the dog park, that doesn't necessarily mean that the dog wants to go to the dog park. So if going is going to be really stressful on the dog, then especially depending upon how old the dog is, and you know what I mean? Like for example, I am not a very social person. I don't like being in huge groups of people, especially people that are like partying or whatever. I don't know. I'm just not that kind of person. And if you were to try to force me to be okay with that, I wouldn't like it because you're going against my nature. So you have to understand the nature of the animal and kind of work with that, you know what I mean? So there is a point of wanting a dog to be able to be social to the extent that it's not dog aggressive, like I get that, but a dog park is a very extreme form of that, you know what I mean? Like you don't have to have your dog be okay at the dog park to not attack other dogs.
It's called social anxiety, Rachel.
Maybe it's just the way I am.
Yesterday?
Maybe there's nothing wrong with me at all.
Yeah.
And I'm just not like that. It's not even anxiety. I'll be perfectly honest with you.
It just makes her uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable. It's just
End up like, I watch behavior. That's what I do. I am a watcher. Like I enjoy observing and then using my mind to just think about things and hypothesize about things. And I end up sitting there analyzing all the people.
like that.
And like making up ideas in my head of like what they're like or what or this and that. It's not fun. I'm not a part of it. I'm just observing it. And then I get those people, especially when they're partying and they're like, Rachel, like just let go. And it's like I don't really. You know, that's just not how I'm built. It's not an anxiety, it's just, I watch.
Funny story, yesterday, Mom was really tired, and we have a grocery store locally, and I just had to run in, because I would just let her stay in the car because it wouldn't take me that long to go inside, just get some milk and some tea. So I went in, I got the gallons of milk and tea, and then I sat out there, and like, I waited for like 2 minutes, that's all, it only took like 2 minutes, and she drove up, she picked me up that night. I had a dream that she left me out there for 3 hours outside of the grocery store.
Yeah.
That's how like, I don't know, it didn't seem that scary at the moment, until I actually had a dream that you left me there for 3 hours.
Yeah, I could totally tell. She was like, she goes in, she gets in the car, she's like this, oh, where were you? What took you so long? And I was like, whoa, nervous much? And she's like, no, not at all. I was perfectly fine. I was like, okay, Savannah. Okay, if that's perfectly fine, then
I'm fine.
yeah, I'll let it go.
It's okay, Mom.
Yeah.
No, okay.
She was so nervous. I was like, what did you think? I left you here? Did you think I was just gonna drive away?
She's like, no, I just didn't
I just didn't see him.
And then what do you know?
And then she has a dream about it. She acts like she didn't care, and then she has a dream about it.
Yeah. In case you want to know if you actually care about something.
What you doing, girl? Watch you.
Thank you, Spooky Kaylee, for the donation.
Where's my Masala?
Your what?
Onta mi sal.
Salt?
Yes.
There? Normal salt? Just basic salt?
No, my pinky salt.
Oh, I don't.
What are you doing?
Bella Rosie, I think that's completely up to you. They said, Rachel, if I want to donate $100 to you guys, so I mail you a check to your P.O. box, or can I do it through here?
No, you can
Thank
do it.
you.
You can do it either way.
Thank you, Spooky Kaylee, again for the donation.
Oh goodness. It doesn't. Thank you very much. It doesn't. We have no preference.
Savannah, is being a part of the breeding community something you want to do when you're older? Maybe whenever I'm like much older.
That's what y'all get.
She like tucked her
That
legs
is
in.
what y'all get
Did you
over
see that?
here, messing around, playing games like you don't know how to behave.
Hello.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of personal space, Batista? Do you see this?
So we took down the puppy gate, the puppy kennel thing, and they were wilding out.
He's never heard of personal space.
Oh God, yeah, you're letting him beat you up. Okay, I'm ready to put my sign. Oh my God, are you serious? You better not let him do that, girl. You better get that dog off you.
Thank you, Tanika, for the donation.
I'm gonna set a timer.
And yeah.
He's a big old baby, is what he is. Okay.
See,
timer.
1 minute, he wants
Power kitchen timer.
Mama.
What?
1 minute, he wants to act like a big man, and then the next minute he wants to cuddle up in your arm. Happy birthday, Bertha.
Oh, you know what? So we need to. What are you up to, Belladonna? I don't trust you. I see you over there. I don't know what you're up to, but you better drop it. And what are you doing, Fatty? Over here sitting on the air conditioner.
No, she's so funny.
Okay. All right. Clean up as we go. That's how you keep a clean kitchen.
Thank you. Oh wow. Thank you for the donation, Bella Rosie. She donated $99.99.
Thank you.
Ow! Get off of me, bro. Thank you, Monica. And quick, how do you feed the pack? Do you feed them one by one or all at once? We'll love to see a video.
I feed them as I go. So like I take a bowl, I fill it with food for whoever, I walk them over to it, I give it to them. Once a dog is on a bowl, typically the other ones will respect that. The only ones that don't is Belladonna, because she is not a fan of personal space or respect. You should not be letting them do that, Savannah. You better control
You're lucky
your space.
Piper's not beating you up, Batista.
Girl, we gotta put this trash out.
Ah. Are you okay?
Yeah. This is my stove. It always does that. It works.
Oh, thank you, Julian. Hey, Rachel. If you had to guess, do you think Velocity, Blondie, and Cashmere were going to meet in August? Who do you think will have cups first, second, and third?
Oh, definitely Velocity first. I think Blondie second, Cashmere third. I believe that's the way that they
we
were.
are breeding Blondie,
Yeah.
by the way.
Yeah, we are breeding Blondie.
Someone said she is a breeding Blondie. We are breeding Blondie.
Oi, what you doing, Trinity? Drop it. Ah. What?
Can I have some tea, Mom?
Look how good she is. She's such a good girl.
Mima.
She dropped it and walked away.
Mima.
She's so smart.
Mima.
What?
May I have some tea?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Animals in pain are aggressive. Somebody said that.
What?
Somebody said animals in pain are aggressive.
Animals and pain are aggressive?
Animals in pain are aggressive.
Oh, animals in pain
Not always.
are aggressive. Yeah, not always. Oh, not mine. Trinity's not aggressive right now. I'm sure she's in some pain.
Not in like horrible
Just dogs don't think about it like that. They think about it more like children think about it, like infants. They just don't have a concept of it. Especially like most people, the only reason it's so bad is because you know what happened. It's like it's like when you hurt yourself, until you actually look at it and see what happened, and then you're like, ooh, like half of it is just the knowledge of what happened that like kind of emphasizes the pain, I guess, in that way. You know what I mean? I think a lot of it is mental. Bro, you got my shoe. What I told you? I told you I didn't trust you. I told you I didn't trust you.
As much as I would maybe want to keep, or as much as like once Blondie has her litter, I might have wanted to keep one of her puppies. We are not keeping any of her puppies.
We already have Trinity as a as our best example thus far.
Yeah, but she's going with that.
And we have another female too, another really good example. Literally the two best examples of my breed thus far in females I actually have access to. One's a blue brindle from this litter, and one is Trinity. So to me, it's not. There's no need to.
Thank you, Flamingo. Can you suggest any cold remedies for humans? No.
For humans, no. Sorry, I'm at a loss
We have a
myself.
hard time keeping our own colds and flus and
Yep.
stuff to ourselves.
Yep.
Hey, I think that thing got moved, by the way.
What thing got moved?
It got moved.
What did? What got moved?
The whole thing.
I don't understand. I didn't move it. Oh, preacher, you think he moved it?
Probably.
His big old fat head. I told you not to be in the kitchen. Get out. Go. Now, what are you doing? Oh. I just saw Trinity by her. I thought maybe she was like messing with her.
Bro, I didn't get any tea. You just handed me a cup. Should I take some additional tea?
I'm sorry.
Somebody commented, Savannah, you got the cup. That's a start.
I'm sorry. I got distracted.
Yeah. Thank you.
There you are, my child. How was the tea tonight?
Scrumptious.
Quite lovely. Okay. All right.
Wow.
I want to do this.
What?
I want to open that.
Lend me the knife, please.
No, I said I want to open it. That's rude. All right, you can open it. Only because I love you.
She loves me, everybody.
Dude, help me with this trash real quick, though, seriously.
I'm wearing shorts, okay?
This is unsightly. You always wear that sweater on live streams.
No, I don't. I've only worn it once on a live stream. Help me up here.
You always know it's a problem as soon as you have the accent. When you do the
No.
and that's like, oh, yep, there it is.
Help me out here.
Come on, bro. Go work. Work. Come on, man. Keep it up. Keep it up. There you go. There you go. All right, ready? No.
Oh, you're putting it in my buckle bag?
Yes, bro.
Hold on.
There you go. Perfection. All right, take it out to the trash. Thank you, ma'am. And bring me another trash bag if you would, please, and thank you. Please and thank you. I'll get you a nice. Dude, don't drag it, Savannah. That defeats the purpose of putting it in a new bag.
It's not going to scratch this
Oh my God. Get.
Get out of my way, Belladonna.
Might need to go potty, you know. You never know.
No, they're okay.
Bobby, you're fine. Yeah. Hey, you're fine. Shut up. Shut up. Come here. Come here. Not you, big fat head. You, come here. You're fine. Welcome. Come here.
Struggle big time.
Come here. She's fine. It's
You can see that. Okay.
You're fine, crazy lady. You're fine.
You don't need a big trash bag. Almost fell.
What? How'd you almost fall? Stop. Be careful. You never know. All right, so I'm gonna get myself some more tea. Let me take a look-see here.
Yeah, mommy. Here.
Okay. Thank you very much.
She got it right.
There you go, girl. Get dude. Gross.
Alrighty. Let's open it up. This
Where you
one
up
is
to?
from Dallas, Texas.
Yep. Yeah, somebody sent us that. One of our Patreons actually sent us that. And I think her name is, I want to say Janice, right?
I don't know. Ooh, there's peanuts. Not real peanuts, just like
Oh my
packing
God.
peanuts.
Hey, Batista, no. Leave a be.
Yeah, maybe I can just.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm pretty sure we didn't use your name.
Brother was.
There's too many packing peanuts I can't even see. Look at
Oh,
that.
wow. Very cool.
It's a doggy.
Oh my gosh, very cool. So it's a 3D printed image of, it looks like Preacher. Wow, that is so cool. Oh, they need little bolas. So that is super cute. Look how pretty, you guys, a little Corso statue. Can you see it? There we go. Yeah. I love it.
Preacher, what's this right here?
Can't believe that's 3D printing, dude. That's insane.
Preacher, what is this? Come here.
Very cool, y'all. Very cool. Really, Savannah? Really, Savannah? Savannah! Casimir.
Preacher left. He said no thank you.
He's watching from afar. He's guarding me.
He's like, it's okay, Mom. He's like, yeah, no thank you. That's it.
Okay, ready? You gotta watch out. Preacher doesn't like you. He's gonna attack those little bubbles. Watch out, boy. All right, so, oh, that's right. I need my potatoes. Preacher, watch out. You're not even supposed to be in here.
Somebody said, I used to do the same thing as a kid. Nowadays we call it ASMR.
Oh my gosh. What you up to? Savannah! Are you supposed to be looking for questions?
Taters. Where? Oh, you're
What?
making
That's
those?
not what I need. No.
Why are you making those?
I'm not making these. You want to fight about it?
Yeah, I will.
You want to fight about it? Because I can make these if you want me to make
No!
these.
You're on either side.
That's
I'm
what I
already
thought.
going to be making chocolate
Okay,
muffins.
hey, Giovanni, leave her alone. You heard what I said. Leave her alone. Boy, watching you.
Favorite animes.
Mom, get out right now. Go on.
What's your top 10 list of animes? I say.
I liked Bleach.
Bleach #1.
I liked, I think it was called Basilisk. I liked that one. I think I liked Vampire Hunter D.
Cowboy Bebop.
I didn't like Cowboy Bebop.
You didn't?
I never really watched it. I was never a fan of like the really cutesy girl ones. I liked the ones that were like fighting and stuff like that. And then of course I think, Princess Mononoke would probably be my favorite one. But even though it's an anime, I don't always necessarily think of it as an anime. I think of it just as like a really, really amazing movie, you know? I don't even put it in the category of anime. Like, I could compare it with anything. Boy! Shh! Belladonna, hush it up!
My favorite would be Soul Eater.
I like these taters. They're good. They're kind of hot, I'm not gonna lie. But they're alright. But my favorite ones are the rosemary ones. I'm not normally a fan of rosemary, but it's not too overpowering in these. But unfortunately, I don't have any more of those. I only have the pepper ones. So we're just gonna have to make do today with the pepper potatoes.
I like favorite animes right now. Overall, my favorite animes have been Soul Eater, Naruto, My Hero Academia.
Are you serious? It won't do both, whatever. It don't matter anyway, it's about the same time, so.
I'm wearing a My Hero Academia shirt right now. It says US.
Stuff down at the bottom, all the pizzas y'all been making. They burning up.
Of course. No! Give it. It's all hot. I can't even.
Come on, women. Girl. If you don't give me that right now, I'm gonna get you. You understand me, child?
I just
Give
know
you
what.
a correction. You disrespectful. Keep out of it right now.
Oh gosh.
Y'all, hey.
Seven Deadly Sins was good to me, but Mom did not like Seven Deadly Sins. It was too much of Seven.
I could not stand her voice. It's way too high.
Who's your favorite character in Naruto?
Probably that guy that. Oh, shh. No. Get it out. Yeah, probably that guy that is his friend, the one that I thought died.
Sasuke.
Sasuke. Yeah, I think I like Sasuke.
I like Sasuke. Sasuke and Kakashi are my favorite characters. So yeah.
Yeah, she watches it. I try to catch it whenever I can. I like it. I think it's a good one. But I haven't watched it to the extent that she has because I work a lot.
Yeah, you guys better start respecting women. Just because she has a ring on her finger don't mean nothing. Even though it does. Because they're all like, oh, she doesn't have a ring on her finger. She's the other ring.
What?
They were just saying something about you not having a ring on your finger. And they were like, oh, it's like,
I don't have a ring.
Respect women. And Britt, thank you for donating. They asked, what do you recommend for cat food and why? And also thank you, Sasha.
For cat food? I don't know, because I'm feeding my cat something that I don't even know. I looked at it, I think I bought them for health. But now that I know what's going on, I maybe should switch them off of it. So I don't know. I didn't hear about any problems with cat food. Oh, but I'll show you guys something I really like.
Wait, who's sitting on my chair?
So this stuff right here, I think I told you guys about it, but I didn't show you guys. So this is the beef formula, of that dog food that I told you guys about. So here's the ingredient list for those that want to like watch this later, and you can take a little screenshot. Come on, man. Come on. I wish it was like my phone where I could touch it and it would do it. You know what I mean? There we go. Look, nope. Whatever. Sorry, I tried. I think it was clear for like a moment. There you go. So anyway, so it's pretty dang awesome. From what I can see, it smells really good. Let me see. It actually smells like cinnamon. I'll show you what it looks like.
Brian Fox, Sakura is a great character. You don't get to call her useless.
This is what it looks like. And, well, you can't see it. Maybe you can now. So I think it comes out in like a tube, kind of like a paste. And then they chick. And it's literally extra, like you can see all the food in it. And it even has, I'm not gonna lie, it has like hair in it, which I'm pretty sure is from the animals that go in it. I don't really care about. It smells so good. It really does. I'm not gonna lie, it smells really good. It smells very cinnamony. And the dogs love it. When I first got this new in, she wouldn't eat anything. And this she would eat. So I've been giving the dogs some.
You guys leave Sakura alone, okay?
And like I said, I'll read it to you real quick. Dried, dude, back up off my thing. Dried beef meal, dried egg yolk, dried organic brown rice, dried green beans, dried carrot, freeze-dried beef heart, whole dehydrated blueberries, ground flax seeds, natural flavor, cod liver oil, cinnamon, ginger, salt, turmeric, mixed tocopherols. I can never pronounce that. It's a preservative. I think it's a vitamin E preservative, if I'm not mistaken. Dried apple, dried tomato, dried shiitake mushroom, dried broccoli, dried orange, dried cranberry, dried pumpkin, dried spinach, dried beet, dried cherry, dried strawberry, dried organic kelp, dried Bacillus, whatever, coagulans fermentation product, rosemary extract. And all I can tell you is it smells really good, and my dogs liked it. It says filled with quality protein, low levels of carbs, simple ingredients, and no synthetic nutrients, fillers, or byproducts, or ingredients from China. Not sure what that's about, but there you go. Super cool. I'm actually going to buy it. I think it's pretty awesome. I'm going to see if I can switch all my dogs to it. Because I said, when you get it, you're going to be like, wow, that smells amazing. Holy crap. It smells almost like a cinnamony gingerbread cookie. Yeah, and the dogs like love it. Love it.
Let's see.
Like a blondie. Free chicken nugget.
I do like Kiba, but he reminds me of Princess Mononoke a lot. So,
Don't hit it. Don't hit it. Back up off me.
would you ever get attached to a creature?
All right, you guys
And
go.
thank you,
Go.
Michelle.
Go.
She said, my 4-month-old Aussie is mounting my older
Go.
pit bulls. They don't seem to mind, but should I put the stop to this now?
Out of the kitchen now. Yes, definitely put a stop to it. You should never allow mounting. It's not healthy because it will increase the odds that you're going to have that one of the dogs is going to defend themselves. They don't always do it, but they do it enough that it's not worth taking the risk. And it's just disrespectful to allow your dog to do that. Because if they do it to that dog, they're gonna think they can. They're gonna do it. They're gonna think that they can do it to others. Okay, here we go.
Let's see.
That looks very nice.
Can you see the picture of terrible? They asked to take some picture of terrible. It's not there. Mushrooms. I don't think mushrooms are okay. No, they are good for dogs, right? Not good for them, but yeah, they can have them.
Yeah. This is terrible. Not the best picture, but it is him
On the beach.
on the beach. First time he'd ever been to the ocean.
Are y'all Stranger Things fans?
Yes, especially on the first one.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Quit chewing on my chair. Let's see, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
Is it done?
Yeah. Lasagna.
What did you get the watermelon for? Just to eat?
Yeah, I love watermelon.
Who is chewing on my chair? Bella, no man. Bad dog.
What's not to love about watermelon?
Wait. Go. Now.
Alrighty
Put me
then.
bad.
Alright, so then it ends up like this.
Wait.
And I'm saying, and you gotta turn it.
I don't want any potatoes, by the way.
What?
Yeah.
No, you will have potatoes.
No, thank you.
Why not? Seriously, why not, Savannah?
Because I don't like them. They're spicy and gross.
Spicy and gross.
Watermelon. Somebody said watermelon is gross. Watermelon is 90% water.
Seriously, I think you have to be like the Grinch to not like watermelon. It's so good. There's nothing about it that's bad. It's sweet. It's full of like wondrous just juice and liquidness, awesomeness.
Is there any specific place you'd like to vacation to eventually?
Germany.
Really?
Because I can take my dog anywhere. I really want to move there since you can take your dogs everywhere. You can take them everywhere. It's not, you don't need a reason. You can just take them with you. Why wouldn't I want to live in a place like that?
Block the whole watermelon haters. Germany, me too. It's beautiful. Let's see.
They've got me with the dog thing, man. Tell you what, they got me with that. I was like, I'm ready. Sign me up. Which personally,
Reese said, let's go.
yes, Reese, girl. You know it. We're gonna do it. We're doing it. Huh? I'm giving you potatoes.
I'm not taking your potatoes.
You will eat a potato.
I'm not eating your potatoes.
Savannah.
I won't be in videos in 2 weeks. Wait, am I going there in 2 weeks?
I don't know when it is. Whatever
Oh,
it is.
you said I'm going in 2 weeks, right? I'll do Virginia for a small vacation for them. With little puppies.
All right. So
Somebody said I don't even like watermelon flavored stuff. I don't like the potatoes.
you will eat those potatoes. Savannah, put them on your plate right now.
They don't look good.
I don't care what they look like. You will eat your potatoes right now. Get you, girl. Don't you make me get you. Okay. Where's my butter?
Occasionally she does feed raw.
Yeah.
She got HEB butter dollops, garlic parmesan. Oh.
Shoot me. Just saying, bro, you're all aggressive.
I'll have 3 potatoes.
Oh my god, whatever. 3 is better than none.
Where's my fork?
Okay. I don't know, where are the forks? Savannah.
Savannah. Those aren't clean, by the way.
They literally
Oh,
ran.
wait, were they? Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot I ran them.
I forgot I ran them.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Let's see.
there's a fork for you, a fork for me.
Savannah, eat those taters. Wait,
right.
why was Terry blocked?
What? Terry was blocked. Who blocked Terry?
They said that she was doing something that that was irritating.
No!
Alexis Butcher did not block me. Okay, cool. Never mind.
Yeah, don't block Terry. She's a mod.
Don't block her, everybody. She's good.
She's one of us, y'all.
One of us.
One of us.
One of us.
Savannah,
Who
are you gonna complain about how much pepper I put on the salmon?
Yeah. Eat the potatoes with ketchup.
Do you have any idea how good pepper is for you?
No.
It's very nice.
But will I live without it? Yes.
And the peppers that are in that, peppers that are in the potatoes are good for you. They have vitamin C. You shouldn't be so quick to judge, Savannah.
Whoops. You should put lemon in the salmon. You did
So,
put lemon pepper in it.
Yeah, I did. I put lemon pepper. I don't think I have any real lemon. I don't think I got no fresh lemon. I should have bought some, but nah.
I got a butter dollar. What was that deleted for?
Give me your thingy.
Hold on. I don't even understand that. We don't speak that language.
Come on. Does anybody else feel guilty about eating salmon? I do, because I feel like I'm eating the Orca's food. But it's the only kind of seafood that I really like for the most part.
I love seafood.
Or maybe the only kind I know how to cook. That could be true too. All right, so I'm gonna move this over. And put it down.
Submissive Urination Corso is filmed. Wait, what does it say? It's filmed before a live studio audience.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Oh.
Durr. What do you think that they are, Savannah? They're.
Well, the studio part may be used as if when we were in the studio.
Yeah. Welcome to my studio. Enjoy your stay. All right. I'm so excited about this cheese.
You're not eating
butter.
all orcas food. Most orcas will eat seals and such. But you eat salmon.
That's true. That's true. See, I told you.
No, not potatoes.
What did you?
It had a little bit of salmon on it, so I ate it. She needs to calm down.
Who?
You.
What did I do wrong? I didn't do nothing. Dude, you better leave me alone. Got my face catcher. Seriously, go lay down now. You know better. Go.
No, I'm not licking the butter.
No, she's not licking it. She just took a huge.
No, I didn't. I did not. I did.
Whatever. We'll let the footage speak for itself.
Yeah, only 3 potatoes for me, please.
Lord. I swear to you, we've got to figure out something about these flies.
Yeah.
It's been a year, y'all.
Texas, somebody said, what do you think about people saying Texas is dry heat? They do not. It does not have.
That's got to be some. Hey, yeah, right now. No. Go pick up that mop, quick. Here. No. They're trying to drink out of my mop bucket. Tripping.
That's nasty. You know, there ain't good water in there. I'll have to sit down and fix the room.
Tripping.
Quite literally. Out of my way, now. What's going on? Get out of my way. Get out of my way, dog. I need tea. Do you want tea? No? Maybe? Yes?
Yep. I'll always take tea.
You're on battery.
Better hook it up.
Where's your charger?
Right over there.
Let's see. Let's see.
Are there any questions coming in?
Yeah. A lot of teens rather hang with their friends. Savannah says, "Nah, my mom's my bestie."
Yeah, no, that's not true. She would much rather be hanging out with friends. She just can't find any decent enough to hang out with.
Pretty. She didn't have enough time to make good friends.
She has a bad choice of friends.
I just didn't have enough time to make friends at school. I came in the last few months, and everybody already had friends. Except for a couple people. What do you think of the Lion Whisperer, Kevin Richardson?
I love what he does. Absolutely love what he does. I think he's a prime example of what happens whenever you get down. No, whenever you learn body language of animals and how you can use that to be around them in a safe way. Safe and predictable way.
Loaded baked potatoes are good.
Yep.
I will say that. I don't like loaded sweet potatoes. I don't like
Quit,
sweet
Belladonna,
potatoes.
stop it.
Specifically because I threw up a sweet potato whenever I was little. And then at that point I realized.
Yeah, she's never liked sweet potatoes since. It's ridiculous.
I was like, I'm officially allergic in my mind to them. Let's see. Same with carrots. I don't like carrots. Still don't like carrots. Never have, never will. The new puppy does not have a name yet. Not yet. Is it bad that I hate fish, but I love shellfish? Shellfish.
I don't think that's bad.
How about fried pickles?
I don't think I've ever had fried pickles. Pretty sure I haven't.
What is in a gigantic bottle? I'm an Englishman. I've never seen a bottle that big.
Sweet tea.
That's what the Southerners call it. A big old jug of sweet tea.
That's right. That's for you.
And this is the only kind of sweet tea you can have.
You better go lay down. Now.
Red diamond.
Out.
I don't like potato pie either.
Out. Now. Go. Go. What do you mean you eat shepherd's pie all the time?
I didn't say shepherd's pie. I said.
What's the difference?
I said sweet potato pie. I do not like sweet potato pie.
I love sweet potatoes. I even love a loaded sweet potato. We put butter, sour cream, bacon, chives. Love it. Cheese, all of that.
Fried green tomatoes?
There's a place in Austin called Cherry Creek Catfish Company or whatever.
We can't eat them.
Amazing fried green tomatoes, but I can't eat there because it's glutinous. Have it now. Go. But that's why their food is so good, because they mix a little bit of wheat flour in.
Has
Makes it really crunchy.
anybody ever recognized us in public?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We actually got recognized yesterday twice.
Was it yesterday? Wow. I can't believe we woke up so late, or specifically I did. Must have been that dream about the grocery store. Really got me yet.
We were at our vet's office, and two people recognized us. One person recognized me. The other person recognized Preacher.
Do you like fried Oreos?
Never had it.
You've never had a deep fried Oreo? Those are pretty good.
You had one?
Before I was put off as celiac.
Well,
Either that or I had it Well, I think it was whenever you had celiac. Like, you were diagnosed under that, but like it was still kind of unknown on whether I was or not. No.
did I bet you anything that you could make those with the gluten-free Oreos that we buy
Oh yeah.
and fry them.
Everything's deep fried.
Maybe we could make a live stream out of that one time, like for the dessert.
Yeah. Since Savannah can't respect the sweet potato pie, I'll have to send Rachel one for her to try. I just don't like it. I don't know. Maybe it has to do with the fact that I just don't like sweet potatoes.
I don't think it's that she doesn't like sweet potatoes. I think it's that she's scared to eat sweet potatoes because she's scared that the same thing will happen again.
Dude, is there just a fried version of everything? Fried cheesecake?
Yeah, there's fried ice cream even.
I haven't had one. Reese said fried Oreos are so good.
We'll have to make them.
Let's see. Frozen pickle juice? That sounds gross. What are your favorite meals?
Steak.
Chocolate should not be increased. Really, your favorite? Mine is just as a meal in general. I really like the fried steak with, or what is it? I think it's a
Fried steak?
No, not fried steak, but it's with the mashed potatoes and the green beans and bacon. What is it? What's the other piece of meat?
Oh, chicken fried steak.
Yeah. It's a fried steak.
That's a goodie. It's an oldie but a goodie. There was a gluten-free restaurant here in Austin that they closed down called Wildwood Bakery.
Really?
Yeah, and they had a really good chicken fried steak. Let me tell you, they were a perfect example of what happens whenever you don't take your quality control and your customer service seriously. You know what I mean? Yeah, pretty bad.
And a really good pizza. I think my favorite gluten-free pizza that we had was next to that Wildwood Bakery, but
Via 313.
yeah, but it's not a recommended place to go for celiac people because they have a lot of gluten in the area.
Yeah, it'll get you if you are.
Somebody Reese said, no, I've never had fried blueberry pie. It sounds great.
That does sound really good.
How do you fry all this stuff?
I love blueberries. Love them. But I think I like blackberries the most, honestly.
I don't like blackberries. I mean, I like them, but
I love them.
They're not my preferred fruit.
I love the little crunchy bits in them. The seeds. Oh, I love it.
Country fried pork chop burgers. That sounds interesting.
Interesting.
Apple pie. Somebody said, what is it? Where does Reese live?
Virginia.
She said, come to Virginia, Savannah. We'll show you a good food experience.
It better be gluten free. Otherwise, you don't want to see her.
Explosive temper.
Yep. It's like
I wonder if you mean
it's like Gremlins.
Literally, you'll just be like, Savannah, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. I'll just be like, no. Key lime pie is pretty good.
I don't like key lime pie.
You said I like eating rocks. Savannah, you haven't touched your potatoes.
Really? I will see you eat a potato. Thank you very much. It would have been good if you would have ate them like me. You squish them up with the butter. You put the salt, right?
It was so sweet.
When you eat it like that, Savannah, yeah, it's not going to taste very good.
someone isn't eating healthy.
Someone isn't eating healthy.
Yeah. How old is Savannah? She seems very mature. I don't
She
think
seems that way.
not eating my potatoes is very mature.
I would say she's definitely pretty mature for her age, but like most kids that are mature for their age, sometimes it causes them to estimate their ability to judge situations.
I'm an adult.
I'm intellectual.
My opinion's great. Savannah, don't make me come up there, park my wheelchair on top of you, and force you to eat potatoes.
Thank you, exactly. Eat your taters, girl.
My grandma made me sit at the table till I ate my carrots. Oh, you used to make me do that! Longest I lasted was 2 hours, and she grew out of it. She did that for a while, and eventually I would just mush it all up, pile it all up, and then just spread it out so it looked like I ate some of it. Because I just had to eat like a couple bites of it, and she'd be like, "Okay, you're good." Or if she wasn't looking, I'd run to the trash can really quickly, because back then I didn't like salad, and I would throw it away.
One time, I did kind of give her a break because she said she didn't like mushrooms, and I didn't believe it. I was like, she's going to eat some mushrooms. So I put them in something else that I knew she wouldn't know there was mushrooms in it, and she ate it, and she threw it up. And so I guess I was like, well, I guess I shouldn't have to feed her mushrooms anymore.
And then I grew to really like mushrooms.
Yeah, she likes mushrooms. Yeah, actually.
Except for
Cashmere, go lay down.
I don't
now.
like just straight mushrooms sometimes. Thank you, Sasha, for the donation. She said, Rachel, you should try garlic prawns.
Garlic prawns are garlic shrimp, for those of you that don't know.
Moose steak. Moose steak.
I'm sure that it's probably really good.
If Savannah was an adult, she would have eaten her potatoes.
That's right. Dude, are you going to eat your potato? Rude. Very rude.
You didn't even make the potatoes.
Faces. I did make them. I didn't grow them. I did not collect them, but I did make them today. I put them into the microwave.
Hey, quick! I'm not sure.
Are you gonna ask the question?
I'm looking at the questions. They're all talking about mushrooms and food.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Close your eyes and eat potato. Just pretend it's ice cream. I get sick when I eat ice cream, so that's not good.
Oh God.
Secretly,
Dramatica.
Because I'm weak and you're weak. We're both weak in our stomachs. Hi, Rachel. I met with the preacher's handler at the dog show here in Maryland. She's so nice.
Awesome. I'm glad.
Just spit it up.
Are you gonna be all right?
No. The potatoes got to me.
Potatoes got to her. It's probably you're lucky that the pepper didn't get you. Sometimes the pepper will go off.
Oh my God.
And it'll get in your back on your soft palate.
She threw up the other day.
Dying.
Everybody's like, "Whoa, are you okay?" She's just like,
I was dying.
yeah, and we're like, "Dude, are you okay?" And you're like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And you threw up, and it's like,
I was still fine.
it took her 10 minutes to answer what happened. She was like, "Oh yeah, pepper got stuck in my throat." It was like,
it's just every now and then, man, I'll get a piece in the back, and if I'm not careful and I don't swallow it down quick before my cough triggers, it's on.
Somebody said Savannah's stalling tactics are exposed. I stall a lot.
So what are you making?
Chocolate muffins.
Chocolate muffins.
Yeah. Like the ones I made the other night.
That reminds me of sad things.
We can't eat chocolate muffins?
Okay. I mean, I guess.
It's just a chocolate muffin. It's all I can eat. Would you like some chocolate cake? Do you like different curries?
Yes, I do. I like coconut curry.
What?
I don't know about like all the curries. I like Indian food. I like my favorite is probably by far butter chicken. If it's done right. A lot of people claim to have butter chicken and it's horrible. A really good butter chicken is. I like Indian food so much that if I was rich enough, I would have a chef on hand that could make me Indian food at any time.
So like the queen of that's in
Yeah. And I'll tell you why. This is why. Because there's a lot of different foods that I like. But for just the sheer variety of the menu, Indian food has the best variety of naturally not altered gluten-free food that really makes my stomach feel amazing. All the herbs and everything in Indian food, I always leave feeling like I'm beaming with energy. Like I never feel super full, even though I'm not eating like a salad or anything like that. And I am eating, heavy creams and tomatoes and meat and rice and all this stuff. And you would think you'd feel heavy after eating that. I never feel that way off Indian food ever. It's just, I love it. I can't tell you how much I love it.
So one of these questions reminded me of a story that I read of this guy that was eaten by his dogs. Dude, remember?
Bro, don't talk about that on a live stream. You can't bring up crazy, sad crap like that, dude.
Okay.
Don't do that. What? Like, wow, bro. How you just gonna jump to that? Chingo.
Ew. Mayonnaise mixed with mustard on corn chips?
You do that. You do the mayonnaise mustard.
No, I don't.
I
do mayonnaise and ketchup with my chicken nuggets.
I don't get that. Mayonnaise and ketchup.
Reese said to Connor was the one who said that mix mustard and mayonnaise on your corn chips, and Reese said, Connor, no.
Yeah, no. The only acceptable way to mix those together is if it was on a corn dog. I could accept that. But that's it.
No, I like I said, the ketchup and mayonnaise with my chicken nuggets.
The ketchup and mayonnaise just on its own.
No,
it's
they're
like
mixed together.
That's how I feel about it.
Can you not choke on camera, Mom?
Girl?
Somebody said you made me choke on my tea, Rachel. There will be fried water next if there isn't already.
Yeah, fried sparkling water.
Don't vomit, Savannah. I'm going to have to join you.
Yeah.
Can we talk about rocks? They taste better than mushrooms.
Can we talk about the fact that you can't eat potatoes?
Yeah, I've been eating tomatoes! Quit harassing me.
Here. Because you're the queen.
Rachel procrastinates and Savannah stalls.
Shoot, Savannah distracts and then doesn't do anything. She literally, she's like, "Ooh, look, a bird, Mom," and then she just like does something else.
Is your hair naturally black?
Nope.
It's brown.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, would you like some dollops, mate?
But I will say I have the kind of hair that if I don't go in the sun, my hair can be pretty much black. Looky here.
If I don't go in the sun for too long, my hair goes brown. I'm not seen anymore. It's okay.
My bad. I make tunes out of everything. I don't always know what I'm doing.
Chicken tikka masala.
Chicken tikka masala. That was a good one, but not as good as the butter chicken. Dude, you guys, watch out.
Some of that watermelon.
This one is a little bit softer than I would normally prefer, so I may steal that one from you. Just saying.
It's mostly water, dude. What do you expect? It's mostly water. Humans are mostly water.
Sugary water. Sugary water.
Sugary water.
Spoon, spoon.
Did you know that if you eat a watermelon seed, a watermelon will grow in your belly?
Pretty sure that's not true.
I'm pretty sure it's true.
Try it now. Watch out now. We don't need to hear that. Was it negative?
No, it wasn't you. I was just talking about somebody who texted you on Instagram.
Oh, wait.
They were just talking about the recent events that have been going on.
Oh. Mmm. Oh my gosh, so good. Mmm.
Mango curry. That's
Wow. That is phenomenal.
You heard it, everybody.
That is so sweet. Try this one. Is yours this sweet?
It's pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet?
Mine's sweeter.
What?
No, I don't know. I just like mine better.
Let me get some of that.
I don't like the sweetness of yours.
Oh. I do like that. That's really sweet and kind of tart. Mine is just like straight sugar. Ooh, who remembers that song? Sugar. Da, 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 da. Mmm. Mmm. Oh, it's so
Savannah,
good.
pass us your baking skills.
Holy cow. Who wouldn't want this? You're already out of your mind. Mm.
I don't have baking skills. I have some. I've learned.
She has baking skills. Don't let her fool you.
Thank you, Sasha.
Danka, Sasha. It's so good.
Thank you, Michelle P, for the donation. I didn't get down to it. Would you ever consider doing videos of your favorite products, dog products of health, beauty, maybe even household?
Sure.
What's going on my chair?
I have a pro tip for you. If you have a lot of dogs, don't buy wooden chairs.
It's not even a tip. It's common sense.
Really?
Kidding.
Little sassy class over here.
Blooming onions.
Oh, I love those.
Ketchup. I don't like onions.
I love them. What's not to love?
Believe it. Mayo, ketchup, and mustard together. We love it with fried chicken.
Especially with the chipotle mayo. So good.
I use honey with my chicken.
I love that honey with my chicken. I put my chicken tenders in honey. Honey and cayenne pepper. Try that. Very good. You'll thank me later.
Potato chips and ketchup? No, thank you.
No. Just honey with a little bit of cayenne pepper, or a lot if you're like me.
I will only have ketchup with my chicken tenders with mayo. That's all.
My favorite chips are the Voodoo. What were they? What are they? Yeah, the Zaps. Is it Zaps?
Yeah.
Zaps or Zaps? Voodoo ones? Oh my god, they're so good. When I drove through New Orleans, in Texas, they only have the small bag, right?
Yeah.
Not the super small, but like a small bag. In in Louisiana, they got the big bag of. I was like, man, why can't we get a big bag in Texas?
I can't believe I'm that far down on or that far up on the comments. But Savannah, there are 376 people watching you to make sure you eat those potatoes. What you gonna do if I don't? Nothing. Just can't. I love fried chicken with honey mustard from McDonald's.
Mm-hmm. Honey mustard's really good.
Did you have any weird foods that you'd like to put together while you were pregnant?
So, before I got pregnant, I had a really sensitivity to spicy food, and I couldn't eat it, like to the point that I couldn't even eat, like Cinnaburst gum, like it would make my mouth burn.
Well, mine does that, yeah.
And then when I got pregnant, I was just craving jalapenos, and I wanted them on everything.
Dude, apparently you weren't the only one that ate that certain Taco Bell burrito while they were pregnant. I was watching a video about people of what their favorite meals were when they were pregnant. And some woman was talking about like the burrito supreme thing from Taco Bell or whatever.
So when I was early pregnant, I had really bad morning sickness, and so I would eat the Taco Bell bean burrito with onions.
Onions.
It was good. I could eat it. It was all I could eat. There's a seed in it. It's supposed to be seedless.
What? Really? It's supposed to be seedless?
Well, yeah, like those don't count. This is so good. It's like a watermelon.
Bro, I swallowed many watermelon trees and ain't got a tree in my stomach. Howdy, y'all. Spicy watermelon drink is really good. I've never had that.
It could be good. I could see it. I'm a fan of
They have the spicy.
hot and sweet.
They have the spicy watermelon like Mexican candies, right?
That's my favorite. You know what would be really good? Like a watermelon beef jerky.
Ew.
That would be so good.
Let's see.
It's salty sweet. It works.
Any update on your jobs? You sent that to the reader?
Oh. What's going on?
Looking on them. Do you eat your watermelon with salt or sugar on it? This doesn't need any sugar.
If you put sugar on this,
I don't know.
you wouldn't even be able to eat it. It's so sweet. This tastes like Kool-Aid. It's so sweet.
Watermelon and whipped cream with
Oh snap! There's a real seed, a dark seed.
Dude, I wouldn't ever have watermelon with whipped cream because the whipped cream would just get watery.
Yeah, the whipped cream would just get watery, right?
Pit salt on it, whammons. There's so many people in the comments that are saying that watermelon is gross. Chocolate covered watermelon. I don't know about that.
How on God's green earth could you think it's something that is sweet and delicious and also provides your daily hydration? How could that be bad? Do you like strawberries?
Reese said she wants to see her baby.
It's like a huge strawberry. That's what it is.
Hold on, Reese. I'll get your baby. Where's the little girl? Trinity! Where you at, little girl? Oh, she's right behind you.
By me.
The little girl. Let me say hi, Trinity. She's very mad right now.
Why?
She just is. She doesn't want
She's
to.
always mad.
He's gonna look? Are you gonna say hi?
She has no chill.
You say
No
hi?
chill.
You say hi to you gonna say hi to Reese? No kisses for me? I get it. hiding her face in the cone. You go look. You look at her.
Boy,
She fell off the couch. You wanna go look? You look at her?
You know what I need?
Reese said hello to her.
Oh, I need to get those bamboo blinds.
Come here, baby girl. Give me some love. I'm gonna put her on her belly.
She's not much of a lover. She is, but like selectively.
Very selectively. She's sweet, but I'm gonna let her sleep. She is a butt. Sometimes when she doesn't get her sleep. Anyways.
You guys, quick. Hey, baby girl.
Hey, baby girl. Somebody said she's a snobby pup.
Hold
Let's see. Can we see Giovanni? I already brought him up earlier.
on, I'm gonna put this up because I'm done. I'm gonna stack them up real quick.
Who, Trinity?
Mm-hmm. I can't eat no more.
I'm done too.
And all you people that don't like watermelon are aliens.
Whoa.
This is my
Sorry about that, guys.
Okay.
Can we see Admiral? I don't know.
You guys. Watermelon is
If you wanna
a gift.
know how we keep this house clean,
Right. Put that up.
if you wanna know how we keep this house clean every day, not every day, it's not every day, but how we keep up.
We use child labor.
With the dog. With the dog, it's you have to just keep up with it.
I'm gonna try to stack them.
We don't usually let our dog up on the counter, okay?
I can't stack her up really well because we're on the floor or
She's
this.
already kind of getting herself up. I can't really see her though.
What?
How tall am I? I'm 5'3". Preacher's growling and barking, if you're wondering. Here.
Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. This was a sweet boy. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl.
Can you see? Can you see? What's that song? Can you see what I see?
Can you see what I see?
Not necessarily that one, but yeah.
Can you see?
Let me turn her around.
Reese said, "Oh yes!" Exclamation! 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 Let me turn her around. Hold on. Reese said, "Take that. I need me some of her."
All right, so here we go.
No! Don't go, my child.
Don't come, my child.
Who's a pretty girl?
She's so aggravated right now.
Are you mad? Are you angry?
Don't be mad.
Don't be mad. You're a good girl. You're a good girl.
When does she go up to Reese? Probably by the end of next month or something. Is that the famous best friend Reese? It is the famous best friend Reese. Mom. Casper's like, WTH is my puppy doing on the counter? I can't squeak up there.
See, she's not always hard. She can be soft too. But you gotta kind of warm her up to the loving. And then I'll show you the Giovanni. Oh God!
Oh, he's heavy.
Giovanni! Oh my
He
God!
just wants food, you can tell.
He is so huge. Sorry. Let me see if I can't.
Yo, bro, what's up?
I'm gonna get him. Get around. All right. Oh my goodness, y'all! He's so big.
He's so big. Big. Come on, chin out.
Come on.
He doesn't even want to.
Yeah, I can't stack him on this because it's slippery. But you
Come here, kiss me.
can see his big old butt.
He doesn't want to give me kisses. He gets really annoyed now because he's so spoiled. Mwah. You're too spoiled, you little brat.
He's not spoiled.
Over here, you.
All right.
I see a beautiful structure even without the structure for this set.
He's so cute. Look at the face. Thank you, Reese. Look at the face. Dude, look at his face, you guys.
He doesn't love me.
Look at that expression, you guys. Watch this. Watch me throw things at my puppy. Look at him. Look at him. It's all sophisticated with his paws crossed. Hold on. Let's see. Hey, Javon.
Look, she's got enough. No, he's got a stack of blonde hair. Liberty, get down now. Liberty.
Sit. Good boy. Aren't you so pretty? Good boy. Good boy. Sit.
I believe Giovanni will be a show dog. He'll be a show prospect.
Good boy. You're so pretty.
Who said you will be so pretty?
You're pretty. You are.
Admiral, what are you doing back
You
there?
are. Watch him. And then I'll show you guys Admiral too. Please. Oh my goodness. I want to say, isn't he in, I think he's like 5 months old or 6, 5 or 6.
Admiral, hey, help. His ears are around.
Fatty. Oh God.
I don't know if he's gonna go on the couch.
Oh my God. Oh.
You wanna come on up here?
Oh God.
He's gonna go.
Oh my God. This creature. He's like 5 months old. He's just a lover. He's just a lover. Look at me. Jesus, you guys. He's huge. He just started losing his baby teeth. I don't know if you can tell, but his canines are not even fully grown in yet. So yeah, he still has baby teeth. He's in the process of losing this baby canine right here. He's got both of them out. So, evidence to how young he is.
Oh, Reese announced Liberty's sister is available if anyone is interested.
Yeah,
She's
Phoenix.
her sister's twin.
Yep, Phoenix. She's even pretty.
She said Jesus.
Very pretty red.
You want to say Reese seriously? Yeah. Liberty's twin sister is available. Contact Reese for more information.
Here. He's so sweet about how he takes it. He won't take it right from my fingers. He doesn't want to hurt me. Don't get down. You're all jealous. Hold on.
Oh gosh, he's standing up. Oh no. Thank you, Julian. Can you please give Velocity a treat and some kisses for me? He has the most adorable baby face and eyes. I love that girl. Rachel, why wouldn't you take Liberty's sister if she's available?
Because she's not a show quality female in her current state. She was previously owned. She was in a show home. She was show quality, but she was in a show home, and the women didn't do right by her, and we just feel that it's better for her to be in a pet home now because of what she experienced. She just needs to be loved and just like relaxing after what
They want to see Cloud.
that woman did.
Where's Cloud?
Dude, get him. You meanie?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Hey, cutie.
The
The cats are in the room at the moment.
You guys, quit it. Go with your bad self. Sorry. They always mess with this thing. Hopefully it's not messed up.
Look at Cloud.
Somebody wanted to see Velocity? I can't.
No, he paid money. He asked. He put a donation and asked if we could give her a treat and lots of
Oh, okay. Okay.
You can't put Velocity on the counter.
I was gonna say, yeah, we can't put her up there. We only do the puppies.
There he is. Barely fitting under the
Yeah. All right. So here's Velocity. Oh, Velocity. You see her? She
Oh gosh.
You guys, really? All you guys get back now. Hold on. Let me show you guys because she's pretty good at getting up to get a treat. So let me turn this a bit. All right, and then I'm gonna do it over here.
Now put Blondie on the table.
Yeah. Let me see if I can do it right here. Come here, Velocity.
Here, let me move that out of the way.
Velocity. Velocity. Good girl. Velocity.
Hey, don't bite me.
Velocity. Come on. Velocity. Velocity.
Hey, don't bite me.
Come on. It's pretty dang powerful how she does that. She'll literally get up on them hind legs and she'll just sit there in the air just waiting for it.
Here's your little boy.
And then boom, boom.
Look at him.
Get down, crazy man. Y'all better chill. All right, I'm gonna take them all outside real quick to go to the bathroom.
I'll answer questions, I guess. Who was the brat out of the pack? I don't think we really have a brat. Currently, I don't know. Chirp Nation. Yeah. Where? Here, I'll go get one of the cats.
What?
They want to see a cat. I'm gonna grab him.
Okay.
Where's the cat?
What?
Where's the cat?
You're in there. Hey, back over here now, preacher. Get your butt back over here. What do you think you're doing? Don't you be a bad dog. You know I'm watching you. Good girl, Cashmere. Good girl, Cashmere.
I got the cat. Let's see. There we go. He's a pretty kitty. Did you see the camera? He woke up. He's a big boy. Who's a big boy? Are you gonna look at the camera? Hey, shh, shh, shh. I don't know how old he is. He's a big boy. Who's a big boy? You wanna go sit down with me? Do you want to go up? He's got an extra toe, if that's what you're wondering. Are you going to leave? But you just came over. Go back. Falcor's already neutered. He came to the house neutered before we got him, or got him. I'll have Blondie when I grow up, and I'm sure later on I'll always have a dog, just because it's always good to have a dog, whether you're a breeder or you have a bunch of dogs or not. At least you wagging your tail. You're gonna go? Were you looking around? Let's see. Blondie occasionally sleeps with me at night, but she gets a little bit annoying because she'll lay on my head, and I don't enjoy that. So, yeah. Let's see. Potatoes. I don't need to clean the potatoes. Does Falcor have a favorite dog? No. He tends to stay clear of the dogs, but if he does interfere with them at all, I don't think he really has a favorite. The cat's name is Falcor. I'm gonna grab Blair, but I can't promise she'll stay over here.
I'm not doing anything.
She's mad. Meow. Meow. She's mad. You can see her tail. Oh, she's mad. Go on. Hey, Blair. I said she wasn't going to stay long. I cannot mail Blondie to you. I'm sorry. She's my dog. I wouldn't get rid of her. Favorite gluten-free book right now is hey, what about you and why'd you bring the stick inside? Mama, they got a stick. Oh, okay. Give me a stick. Go away. Hold on. I just this is a good gluten-free book right here. What does it say on it? I don't know. It's just got a bunch of stuff in it, meals and such. What are y'all doing? Hey, who's in the room? Get out of there now. Come out now. Come on, babies. Come on, girls. Good girl. Come here. Here, man. Good boy. Come on. Good boy. Let's go. Now. Good girl. I'm going to start baking once Mom comes in, but we'll see. My mom's currently outside. I can't ask any questions yet. What are you guys doing? Hey, quit it. How did I get Blondie? I got her whenever Preacher and Cashmere had puppies, and it was my birthday, so I got Blondie. Preacher, do you mind? Go. 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 No.
not fair.
Go away, you big old glump. Cashmere is 2.
All right. That's everybody.
I've got a cuddler with me.
The cuddling.
Mm.
Alrighty then.
So I'm gonna start baking, and you can take over the question.
Sounds good. Smoky boy.
Hey, Connor said that you should take a picture of Belladonna from the front.
Of who?
Belladonna
Oh, I should take a picture of her.
from the front one day. Just a good picture of her. Say, hey, she got that. Of her sitting down.
She's such a troublemaker, I swear. Yeah. Belladonna, she always finds a way to get in trouble. I'll tell you what. Every single time. Oi! Giovanni!
No, you can't have watermelon.
Alright.
Here, okay, so
I'll switch you spots.
here's questions and here's Cloud.
I don't need to hold a dog in
He
this
wants your
question.
love?
Alright, whatever.
I can't give him love right now, and he wants love. So.
Love. She wants the love. Love.
Time to think.
Ooh, feature.
Well, you didn't give me any of the skin.
You didn't ask for anything. There's a cloud.
Time to get down
Here we go.
to business.
So, Savannah, you're making chocolate cupcakes, correct?
Something like that. If I can find the recipe in this jumble.
Dude. All right.
Those are the same thing. Go away. Get.
What's my take on people who think putting their dog in submissive posture because it makes them fearful or possibly aggressive? Can you make me a coffee first real quick? I'm like,
Okay.
oh my God, look how beautiful it is. I have to show you guys my outside. Pardon my dirty window, right? Don't judge that, but oh my gosh. Can you see it?
that? Oh, yeah.
Yes, to see that. It's beautiful. It's freaking beautiful. Okay, all right. I just had to show you. All right, back to the show. All right.
Yo, Muffins, what you doing?
Is that good? Maybe. Maybe.
Maybe,
Baby.
No, you
All right. I think that'll work.
Almighty.
All righty then. Oh, right. So the question was,
submissive thing.
what's my take on people who think putting their dogs in submissive posture because it makes them fearful and possibly aggressive? I think that those people don't know anything about dogs. That's what I think. I think that those people are using they're using human psychology in research on dogs, and it doesn't apply. I always tell people, in order for that to be true, you would have to prove that somehow dogs see people differently than they see a correction from, cashmere. You know what I mean? I'll do that one. So, if it makes dogs aggressive and fearful, then why doesn't it make them aggressive and fearful when it comes to Cashmere issuing a correction like that? It just, when you really try to dissect the idea, and when you use critical thinking to test that theory, and which is what it is, it's a it's a theory, and so you're trying to prove a theory, and in order to do that, you have to try to disprove it first, right? Because anything that is going to be true is not going to be able to be disproven, so you have to look at it critically, and it just doesn't add up. It just does not add up. You guys, chill. Leave her alone now. Cashmere, leave her alone. Poor Trinity. Poor girl. Come here, baby girl. Come here, baby girl. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Oh, God. Oh, God. Go away. Leave her alone. Leave her alone, Cloud.
Why are these chocolate muffins
They're messing with her.
poor girly? Dude, these ones have chocolate chips in it. I don't have chocolate chips. But they look so good. Is it a real chocolate muffin?
Oi.
It doesn't have chocolate chips in it.
Quit it. You.
Or vegan.
I have got to get a name for her. I was even thinking about Electra. That was my sister's dog's name.
That dog is still alive, and it's like
She's still alive. She's super old.
I've known her since I was a baby. I've known that dog since I was like a little baby, tiny baby. How does that muffin look like? How does that muffin look like? Yo, Ma. How does that muffin look like? She's got some prickly whiskers. If I can find what the recipe is on this. Nope, I can't. Can you guys stop?
Dude, Clout is like, he's really trying to get serious with Admiral right now.
Yeah, Admiral's like,
And Admiral thinks it's hysterical.
Let me see if I can show you guys what they're doing.
Yeah, the puppy mosh pit that I have going on right now.
Right there. You can see them all.
You see Clout trying to make his way.
Oh, damn, that new girl.
Yep, see Admiral's coming for him.
Can I write this?
He's trying to get in where he fits in.
You do it. Do we have coconut oil? No.
What's up?
Do we have coconut oil?
All right, you guys watch Cashmere. She doesn't like what's going on.
Here, she's sitting down there. Go on, Cashmere. Do your thing.
So Cashmere was kind of watching them and growling at them.
You saw her have a slight growl.
See what I tell you? Told you she doesn't like it.
Dude, Cloud came over to the back of the couch and left. Alright, it's crazy. No! Let's see, where's the
You got slobber on me. You guys are slobber on me. Where are you guys? You gotta get from behind my couch. Poor baby girl. Poor baby girl. Let me put you up on the couch where you're safe. Where you're safe. Where you're safe, little girl. You better watch them for that. You guys, quit it. There, you're safe. Dude, get off my couch, go on, or get off my thing. Get Bella down and move right now. Get Bella, go on. Crazy dog.
You don't have to hold on.
When I move to Tennessee, I'm gonna need a bigger house, y'all.
And then there's that more.
Thank you, kitty.
Will you fix that comment for me?
Yeah, I showed them Falcor and they're like, oh,
I love my baby Falcor.
Giovanni, really? You punk?
You're coming too fast. You gotta be slow.
He's a cute cat.
Bro.
I'll eat his head with my hand. Name her Ace. I feel like Ace is a boy dog name. Oh, Savannah, those muffins won't bake themselves. Oops. You're right. I got to get down to business.
Wait, watch out now.
Alright, so I'm making easy gluten-free vegan dark chocolate muffins.
Vegan?
I don't know why it's vegan.
Why did you make vegan ones?
Yes. I don't know. They just came up. They didn't have chocolate
I don't
chips
want
in them.
vegan ones.
What's wrong with vegans?
Nothing. I just don't want vegan ones. I want my products in my.
Is that? What's so wrong? Obviously, I'm gonna use mine.
First of all, we don't have coconut.
Yes, we do.
I don't know about that. Hey, quiet down, all of you. I don't know about that, y'all.
Why?
I don't know about vegan.
Let me see Kit Kat.
I've had some good vegan food, but I don't know that I want my chocolate muffins to be vegan.
Well, I don't have chocolate chips for them, so I don't know what to tell you.
What? You're making chocolate muffins with no chocolate chips.
Why can't you?
Why can't you? Girlfriend.
Should I just make chocolate cupcakes with chocolate, whatever it's called? Chocolate frosting?
You should just make sugar cookies.
No.
Why not? They're very good.
Because
Dude, I don't want some like beet flavored chocolate products. Genuinely scaring my cat. You guys better settle down. Leave that dog alone. You understand me? You leave her alone. You go lay down now. Told you about leaving her alone, Casimir. No, it's not playing.
Somebody said it's like a bike with no wheels. No, okay? It's a chocolate muffin.
It is a bike with no wheels. Poor Trinity, you're a good girl. I got you, girl. I got you. I'm gonna keep you on.
No chocolate muffins. She wants sugar cookies.
I'm just saying, dude. This is not the vegan channel. Oh God, look at her. She's
No
so
chocolate
dramatic.
muffins.
They're tearing it up. Ultra dramatic effect.
Cat.
Give me. Do you need a hug, sweetheart?
No.
Do you need a hug?
No,
Do you need love and acceptance?
I
I will give you love and acceptance.
Give me.
What about what happened to my coffee? You're like in mid.
Oh, I was making your coffee.
Rude.
Hold on.
Very rude. Poor girl, Trinity. Look at her over here, like looking at me. Oh, my baby girl. My baby girl.
No, I don't need to do it.
Well, give me your leg. Sweetie. I got you, my girl. I got you, my girl. You're safe. You're safe. You're safe.
I don't think we have butter.
What? We have butter. Why don't you look? How are you going to say that? Is that, I mean, bro, what are we doing here? Maybe today's Friday. Oh, you too. That was Clout and Giovanni, y'all.
Ooh.
Getting it. You better getting it. Well, you better getting it. What are you getting? Stop it now. Quit it. So that was Belladonna and Clout. Clout was, I think, getting a little too full of himself. And this little girl is steady causing problems. I'm going to have to put her up too. Hold her real quick, Savannah, please. Okay. This is why I had that other dog tied up earlier, because she's so wild that it really, she just causes chaos. And I haven't had her long enough to really get onto her in a way that I feel would be appropriate. You know what I mean? Hold on. Come here, Ellie. Come here. Come here, girl. Look. There you go. See, she does the submissive urination, so that's why I don't want to. That's why I don't want to do any correction right now for it, because I don't want to disrupt her her confidence any more than it already is. So just restricting her movement is a really good way. Oh God, she got out of it.
You got out of it.
Come on, put it. Jesus. She is so heavy for being so young. Good God. Hold on. Hold on. There we go. Whew. Yeah, I just don't want to mess with her confidence by really getting onto her when she behaves that way. And if I kennel her right now, she'll bark a lot. It would be really distracting from the live stream. So this is easier. Who's a sweet girl?
Who said you could be so sweet?
Tell you what, these floors, what God said. Where's the mop at?
Here, I'll get it.
Oh, I see it. Never mind. No, it isn't. Wait, here. Where is it? Hold on. No. Don't leave her.
I'll go.
Yeah, screw them. So, and as you can see, once that female is put up, the energy immediately subsided. So that's just kind of how it is. So let's do that.
All right, you make. I'll get it on me. Don't worry.
You fellas on her. Follow him. Wait, shh. What are you doing with my toilet paper, boy?
Ooh, boy.
Swear to you, man, puppies. All the big dogs have taken a spot. I've got Velocity, Preacher, Barney, Batista, Liberty. Cashmere's trying to keep order with the puppies. Admiral is sleeping under here. Belladonna, she's still young and is a butt, but so was Admiral. He just calmed down. And you want to go outside? Let's go to the puppies. So you go outside. Clown actually went to the door. Okay. So here.
I already did it.
Oh, you already did it. Oh, okay, good. All right.
It's been smoked. Hey, you better keep up with your coffee.
What do you mean?
Your body.
What? What? What?
Here, I'll get it.
He's like the worst.
You want me to dump it out? Or what?
Yeah, it's pretty dirty, dude.
I care.
Yeah, it needs to be
Out there.
dude, what the heck?
What?
Where'd that come from?
Where'd what come from?
It's a full-time job, y'all.
Oh.
Never
Here,
tell you what.
what?
So the paper towels and the floors are essential. It's the only way it works, y'all. Not with this many puppies. It's the only way it works. You got it?
I got it. Cheat.
All right.
Your coffee, you need to put another coffee pot in there real quick.
Yeah.
And then I'll start making some milk. And I printed out a recipe for sugar cookies because Mom wants sugar cookies.
Whoa.
I don't like my sugar cookies.
I didn't know it sounded like that.
No. I sound like that. I just don't like my sugar cookies. I just don't like my sugar cookies. I don't think they taste good. They taste like sugary bread.
Sugary bread.
That's what they are.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
What's wrong with what?
Ooh, with the sugary bread. Since when was sugary bread ever a bad thing?
All right. What? The puppies have a sock.
Preacher. Preacher is on the couch, slapping.
Hey,
Why is Savannah wearing one sock? Good question. Savannah, why are you wearing one sock? And dude, what's up with the sweater down past your short, your pant, your short? No.
These shorts aren't long enough.
At least show the fact that you have shorts on.
I said at the beginning of the stream, I have shorts on. Don't worry. I'm not a naked child running around. Jesus Christ. Too old for that.
La babies.
Lazy and casual night. Exactly. That's right. Come on, Masala, you got your
Dude, cafe.
Hold on, let me get started on these shirts and then I'll get on to that.
No, I just didn't need it.
No!
Do you ever get overwhelmed with everything you do as a breeder and manage
Yes.
to like? You have no idea how overwhelming it is. If it wasn't for my best friend Reese,
I think she would have,
I don't know, y'all. It would have been a lot worse. It helps having somebody that knows what you're doing and has the same ethics and morals that you do, and is willing to like work together, while also just like we go through things together. You know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. It's a tough one, you know. Like I was thinking about the other day, I was like, am I really looking at this clearly? Like, am I just thinking about it because this is what I'm going through now? Or was it like this in my other job? And the truth of the matter is, like, my other job, it was never this stressful. It could be monotonous. It could be boring. Not all the time. I liked my job, but it could get that way sometimes. The only time I ever had like anything bad happen was like maybe having like a personal issue with a coworker. But other than that, it never hit me the same way that breeding does. Like with breeding, you're constantly kind of like punching yourself in the heart. There's no other way to describe it. It's like your heart is invested in each of these dogs and you love them, and it's impossible not to love them as they grow, and then you want to use them, and then you find out, hey, quiet. Cashmere trying to issue some justice. And then you find out that you can't use them, and it breaks your heart, and you want to keep them. You know what I mean? You want to, to keep them, and then you realize that every dog that you keep is one that you can't have it, you can't bring in. You know what I mean? So, no, quiet, no. So you could bring in a really good import with really good blood that could supply the U.S. with some really good dogs, or you could hold on to a dog that you personally have your heart in, and then also have to deal with the food and everything. It's just an expense, and you are a business as a breeder. You are a business, whether you like it or not. You are, and a business can only sustain itself for as long as it can afford it. You guys, Belladonna, no. That is enough. You better cut it out.
bad dogs. Do I have bacon on them? Oh, I just put bacon. Honey bacon is so good.
It's not the first time that's happened.
Oh yeah. Usually it's attack.
I think it was probably about somebody had it.
Oh, they got done
What
water.
will you do? You better stay up.
He's wagging his tail looking at you.
Clout. You two. Both of you. Clout. I'm talking to you. Stay out of trouble. Both of you.
So now I need another bowl.
Well, what did I say to you? Cut it out.
already softened.
Let's sneak up on him.
Here anyway. 1 cup of butter.
You better chill out, boy. Okay. Little scare tactic. Hopefully he minds his manners now. So anyway, it's a lot. Especially if you're doing it the right way. It's a lot. It's very hard. It's very stressful. But I think it's balanced with the fact that it's also equally good because when it works out like with Preacher, it worked out. Preacher was a beautiful dog. He was everything I wanted him to be. Really good health scores, everything. I hope to God that that's what it is with Giovanni. I hope that is what it is with all my dogs. But, it's just the way it is. I got, Batista's good. So really, there's more good dogs than bad. I was talking with my friend Reese about that today. We were looking at all the dogs that we personally have tested and that have been tested within our lines. And of all of them, I think on my end there was, I had Preacher, his son, 2 daughters. Velocity is one I did, and then Batista, Liberty. And then I know Alicia did her female, and then Reese did her male and female. That's out of 10 dogs, only 2 of them so far have had any kind of issue. I take that back. Out of 11 dogs, Reese had another one, so 3 out of 11. So honestly, that's really not that bad of odds. And so as long as we keep, hey, Giovanni, leave your sister alone. Hey, Trinity. Well, now I can't even really fault him for it when she's going after him. Now, better be quiet. So anyway, it's, I don't even know what I'm saying now. Who's growling and why? Preacher, what are you growling about? Belladonna, get out of his face.
Hey, can you hand me the egg? Or 8 eggs?
An egg?
An egg.
Just an egg. All right, let's get another question. Distracted. I need my coffee, dude.
Alright, that's what I'll make you.
I can't do these things at once. All right. How far have I? Let me see. How far south have I gone in Texas? I don't know.
Very fun.
I've been all over Texas though.
It's very big.
What do I think about Dogo Argentino? I think they're pretty. What do I think about Frankie the Dogo? I don't know who Frankie is. Are all the young pups going to have their own litters once they're of age 2, like Batista, Liberty, Admiral, Giovanni, and New Girl, etc.? As long as they pass their health testing, yes. I'm going to get Belladonna's hips looked at this month before I, like I said, we're going to do a view with my vet before we take them to do the whole shebang so that we don't do anything that's not necessary. Do you recommend feeding raw bones? I fed raw chicken bone. I don't know about anything else. How many doggos do I have?
You better be careful with that doggo word, you guys.
I don't like the word doggo. I don't like it because I feel like it takes away from the seriousness that is a dog. You know what I mean? A dog is a predator, first and foremost. They're an animal, and so Cashmere, leave her alone. And so I just don't like it because I feel like it just gives a false impression or something. I don't know. Okay, so Hey, what'd I say? Leave her alone. Giovanni, quit. You heard what I said. Leave her alone. Giovanni. You.
This is so harsh.
I'm watching you. That's right. Good boy. All right. Is there a pit bull type breed that keeps the game dog look without having the gameness in it? Not that I'm aware of. Yes, update on Preacher's son that went back to the breeder. He did so well that I didn't really need to even work with him. The owners have, or the breeders have been working with him, and there's somebody they think that is going to take him now.
But you're doing an update video, right?
When you had pit bulls, did you have a pack like Corsos, and did you purchase pups from other places? So, I purchased adult dogs and some puppies from other breeders, and people thought I was crazy for it. I kept them like this. Hey, Giovanni, go lay down now. Go. Shh. Quit it. I swear. So I remember one time I went to Oklahoma and I picked up 3 dogs, 3 huge dogs. 1 male, 2 females. And y'all better quit it. Now, Giovanni, leave her alone. He was like, how are you going to get them home? and I was just like, I'm going to take them right now. I'm going to take them in my vehicle. And he was like, together with no kennels? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, how are you going to do that? And I was like, I'm just going to do it. They're going to get over it. They're not going to fight because I'm not going to let them. And and they didn't. I don't know. It's not to say that they never fought. They didn't fight on the way home. They fought whenever it was breeding season. I would get some fights, or the excitement level got too high. Like there were things that I had to learn about keeping a pack that that I learned from them. But they were mostly adults, and I brought some of them off chains. They've been chained and separate their whole life, and I just was very clear with them from the get-go. This is what you can do. This is what you can't do. And for the most part, they respect that. When you're a really authoritative figure, they just do. Oi! Shh! You! What did I say? John! You want me to come over there?
The dough is ready.
Watch. These 2, I gotta watch them because they get all butthurt together.
Dough is ready.
John! What is
Time to put them in the oven.
both of you? You. Chill out. Chill out. All right.
Are you ready for some cookies?
Watching you, Cloud. Swear to you. Those 2. Yeah, I see you, boy. All right. Good night, Mel.
Hey, what are you doing?
Cashmere's a blue brindle. Ugh, it's like Pibbles for pit bulls.
What? Who donated?
Makes me want to throw up.
Who donated?
I don't understand the value in using baby type terms for animals. Like why? No, I don't have any Amstaffs. I'm not going to breed anything else currently. I like the Corsos. How do you teach a pup to be calm around other dogs and not get excited? The way you saw me do it with Giovanni, you just got to keep getting onto him, keep making him making him lay down and chill out. I like the name Valkyrie. I always have. I used to have a Keurig, but it broke. And I don't like their coffee. I like the Nespresso better. Any updates on Midnight? Not recently, but I'm sure she's fine. Good night, beloved. Opinion on French Mastiffs. You know, I would like to see them with a longer muzzle. What happened to the Corso that attacked its owner? It's still at the breeder's house. He's been doing really good. He doesn't have any more food aggression, and he is. There's some people that want to come get him. They live in Maryland, so they're just trying to figure out how to transport him.
What, the pit bull? What pit bull?
No,
Oh.
Chief.
Oh, but you said what happened to the pit bull to attack their owner.
Yeah, and that's the thing, Connor. You're right. It is scary. It's scary for me too. It's scary for all these dogs that haven't been tested yet. You know what I mean? They're all very special to me in their own way, and unfortunately, I don't get to keep them all. You know what I mean? If they don't have good health scores, then I don't get to keep them, and it's very hard to deal with. Very hard to deal with. But I mean, what can you do? You know what I mean? The only option is to breed dogs that have issues, and then have your customers call you because their puppies are breaking down. You know what I mean? Like that's not something that I want to do to people. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the thing of it is that you know, you can't keep them all. You know what I mean? Like, even if you wanted to keep them, you simply can't. As much as you want to, you can't, because it's not fair to them. You see how many dogs I have right now? Like, there's a huge difference between having a dog that you get to love and pet and bond with versus having a whole pack that you have to kind of treat like a daycare center where you're kind of getting on to everybody and and you know, it's just kind of the way it is. And as they age and mature and get, like, you know, even Velocity, you guys could agree, she's totally changed from the puppy that she was, and she's much more easier to manage, and she's just better well trained. Same thing with Blondie. And so because of that, you just kind of have to wait it out for them to grow up and mature and hope that they pass their health testing, and then it's better. But still, it's never the same as of an individual dog in a home with maybe one or two other dogs, if that. And it's just not the same. So I don't ever want to pretend like the way that I live and keep my dogs is somehow better than the individual pet home where the person really spends that quality one-on-one time with their dogs, you know. I've always enjoyed that. Oi! I see you, boy. The cookies are in the oven. Johnny. I'm gonna try to see if you can get him. Okay. See if he comes out over there.
Oh,
Get Giovanni now.
Oh, I got him. He's right here.
And he has a sock, so scoop it up. Did you get it? Very nice.
I'm gonna use some paper towels. Some puppies cannot be some of the glasses much.
All right. They drank way too much water.
Yeah.
All right. So, really, don't you be chewing on me, boy.
My cookies are in the oven.
My dream breeding setup is what I want to open up in Tennessee, which would be a breeding and training facility, kind of like what people have for horses. And so I would like a whole like maternity ward where I have like an apartment in there, and I can just kind of hear them. Like I would have to have like a hallway, have rooms, you know, almost like stalls for the dogs, and then kind of the big area there at the end would be a living area. And so that way I can listen to them and hear everything, and I can be there to keep them safe if anything happens. And then we can also do, you know, training there, like have like an area where I can do like training and boarding and things like that, and grooming. Ultimately, that would be my main goal. So that's what I'm trying to achieve. All right. Let me see. What's my nationality?
Maltese?
My family, I think I look like my mother. My mother looks like my grandpa, which is Maltese. I do have things like German, and from my dad's side, he even says I have Native American. But I've never had my blood tested. I do know that whatever you have in you doesn't necessarily mean that's what you are. Like you could be pulling from certain parts of your blood.
I didn't pull so much from the dark hair and the dark eyes.
And so I used to get hit on a lot by guys from like Lebanon and stuff like that. And I never understood why. And so I asked them, and they were like, oh, well, you look like, they said I basically look like a light-skinned kind of chick like that or something. I don't know. He showed me some singer chick, sings in like different language. I don't want to be disrespectful, but she did. I was very astonished because normally people don't have that same look. Oi, shh, get out of it. And she actually did look a lot like me. You, no, they're fat. The little raptors. You know what they remind me of? They don't even remind me of raptors. They remind me of those, what were those little chicken ones? The little bee, 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 bee. Those ones. Do you remember those? And they ate that fat guy.
Whoa, bro, let's calm down there.
Just saying. Okay. Let's see here. Yes, we will do training videos. Oh. Yes, I'm still planning on showing Belladonna, so long as she passed her health testing. All right, my brother's unaltered dog likes to dominate and push around my altered Rottweiler, but because he's a Rottie, fights happen, and my brother doesn't believe in neutering. What can we do to stop this? It doesn't have anything to do with neutering. It has to do with, hey, what did I say, Giovanni? I told you no. It has to do with training. It's not about neutering. You leave my cow hide alone. You're being a bad dog. Mouth bite. Mouth bite. Don't you do it.
Who is that?
Hold on. What?
I want to see who this person is.
My eyeball itches.
Thank you. You're not getting up on that. Oh, man.
Sorry.
Malibu Beach Dude, thank you for the donation. I want to go down to the thing.
Yes, thank you. I'm not the best at doing this, and I haven't had my coffee.
Who is this person, and why are they commenting?
Look at the big old fat Joe Biden.
Oh, they make music. I know.
Oh my God, you're so cute.
It's like a T-series.
It's so cute. Little Trinity playing with their little
Why are they
toy.
commenting under your
Look.
question?
Who?
This person, they're a verified channel. They make like, it's like a mini T-series.
Who? Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty. So. Oi, Giovanni! Rude! He picks on his sister so hardcore.
She ran away.
He literally was like, I will beat you women. That is so rude.
I'll beat you.
Alrighty, then. I'm not verified. I wish I was verified.
Oh, I'm sorry, baby girl.
Trinity, baby girl. This pumpkin. Who did you bet it, boy?
Who did you bet it? You say hi? Gonna say hi? You say hi?
It's doing something. It's loading. Oh, it's better. I would love to be at 100,000 subs, but yet I am not. But we are working on it, y'all.
Hey.
If Hulk can get like 1 million,
Then
why
Mom
can't
can get
we?
a million.
We're selling good, down home,
He's running away.
healthy dogs.
How much time until he's cooked is 3:22?
All right. Let's see here. Whoa, you guys, chill out.
Those don't look bad.
Okay.
They're just not too good. I feel like I could cook them a little longer.
You're such a good boy. Thank you for going pee in your box. Canary Mastiff breed. Do you mean the Presa Canario? What? Don't you chew on her cone.
You deserve a million.
I believe Midnight is doing well. Thank you.
You deserve a million.
Thank you. I would like to think that. Let me see.
The cookies almost
I know what happened to the days whenever he was sweet.
Who?
It's not anymore.
Oh, Giovanni, yeah.
Oh, thank you, Alina. She said I'm verified in their eyes.
Thank you.
Hey, be nice to that little baby girl.
Yes.
Lagging a little, I see it. Dude, I'm copy. I'm gonna bite you. I'm not really. You better make my coffee right now. Seriously, Savannah.
Seriously, 1 minute, 34 seconds. 1 minute, 34 seconds.
Please.
I said 1 minute, 34 seconds.
Savannah, please.
I'm waiting for the cookies to be done. Jesus Christ, Mom.
No, you're not. First you were waiting just to start them. Now this.
3 minutes. Oh,
My
no,
Amazon
you
order.
Look at them. They're beautiful. Look at them.
They are quite nice.
They put sprinkles on them.
You put sprinkles on them.
Obviously.
Oh God.
It has a pop of color.
Give my. I don't want that artificial crap on my cookies. I love you. I'm sorry. Can I please have my coffee?
No. Not if you call it artificial. I'd like an apology.
Girl.
I'd like an apology to my cookies. Do I not get an apology to my cookies?
Do everything for you. Make me my coffee. How's a guilt trip? Will that work? Okay. All right. Here we go. I want to move to Tennessee as soon as possible. This is my problem, right? This is my dilemma. If anybody has any ideas on how to fix this, how to do this, please email me your advice and suggestions. So, how do I sell this house and buy one in Tennessee without being able to like move out? Like, where am I going to go with all my dogs to, like, basically the way I see it is like I would have to basically qualify for another house in Tennessee to be able to take out another mortgage without having to already move out of this one because I live here with my dogs. You know what I mean? I'm not like most people that can like go and like rent a house in the meantime. You know what I mean? Maybe I could find somebody that would let me. I guess that's not impossible, right? I used to know somebody. I trained this woman's dog. I don't know if they still own it, but they used to have a property that they had offered to let me rent, and it had a bunch of acreage. That could work. But if I could do that so I can sell this, you know what I mean? So I don't have this, then I can do that. It's hard. It's hard. I don't know how to do it. Okay.
So you have to wait for them to cool down, but they're done.
All right.
See how beautiful they are.
They are beautiful. But I'm not going to eat one until I have coffee.
Whoa! Rude! I'm not going to give you one until you eat one. I'm not going to make you coffee until you eat one.
Okay. For real, Bill, I asked for coffee a long time ago. This is some really shoddy service, if you ask me.
Whoa! Words! Precision of language. Okay?
John.
This is a Christian.
Let's see what Clout has real quick.
Cloud.
They are all about competing with one another.
I'm calling for Cloud.
All right. She did not eat her potatoes. What are the meanings to my tattoos?
You already answered this so many times.
Hi, Fanny.
No.
So this one is one that I basically, like, I didn't design it myself. I found this piece, like the one piece online.
Hi there.
And I liked it because I love Orca.
Dude, could you
and
imagine?
I love the Haida views of Orca.
No,
I don't know if I pronounced that right,
No.
but that's what I believe. No, coffee. And no, coffee. And so so anyway, so I really liked that, and I'm also Pisces, but I didn't want fish because I don't really like. I like fish, but not the way that I like orcas.
But
so I
orcas
put
are fish.
orcas instead of fish for my Pisces symbol,
Orcas are fish.
which is actually like really not like the best because I'm actually on the cusp. I'm not actually a Pisces. I'm on the.
Wait,
I'm
you're
right on the.
not?
No, I'm on the cusp. I'm a Pisces Aquarius cusp. So I think I always used to say it like this. I'm a Pisces with an attitude. It's like I have all of the emotional, like the deep, like the quirkiness of the Pisces, and the super like loving and you know empathetic person. You know what I mean?
Alone.
And the water sign and all that, and the wanting to be social awkwardness, whatever. But I have the you know the attitude of the Aquarius.
I'm a full-on Taurus. 16th and all.
What are you
I can't-
chewing on?
I can't do anything. I'm making your coffee.
I'm making your coffee that you asked for.
I'll read the questions.
What you doing, boy? What you doing, boy?
Cloud. You're a funny Cloud. You're a funny Cloud.
Hey, jump it.
And
You bite me, huh? Crazy boy. What you talking about, Willis?
thank you for the donation. GF. I'm done with their coffee. Rude. Mom's not drinking iced coffee. She's drinking hot coffee.
Wow. Can't believe we almost had vegan cupcakes over this. Boy.
I'm making her coffee right now. You guys can't see it, but I'm making the foamy milk thing. Oh, they forgot the question. The person donated. Have you ever had Tim Hortons coffee? No, I don't think she has. Born February 29th, Pisces 2, lol. Weren't you born something around February 29th?
I was in the 20s.
Okay. Yeah, you got a lot of Pisces. I'm a Taurus, meaning, I don't really know what that means. Means that,
No, little girl.
I'm willing to forgive easily or whatever. No, actually, I'm not. That's just the truth of it. What would you say, out of all the Tauruses you've met, what's a key trait that you've seen in them all, including me?
Huh?
Out of all of the Tauruses you've met, what is a key trait that you've seen in them all, including you guys? What's a key trait that you've seen in them?
A stubbornness even when they're wrong. When they're obviously wrong. Like provably wrong. That's very irritating.
I didn't ask what was irritating about them. But isn't a bull very like stubborn and stuff? Like, isn't that kind of like, you know? Oh yeah, let's go on those. Are they good? Like, are they actually good?
Huh?
Are they good though? I don't know. I like them. I don't really like sugar cookies.
What?
Sugar cookie.
No. I don't understand. How can you not love it? What's not to love? It's so good. Look for the donation.
Oh, thank you, Kinsey, for the donation.
I don't think y'all realize how good these cookies are. You have to excel at the simple things if you want to be able to do the big things.
I've already excelled at my cookie. I don't like them, but you guys like them. The whole family liked them at Christmas. Devin was eating them all day. He was like, "You made these?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "These are delicious." I was like, "I don't really like them." Whatever. My son is a Taurus. He's stubborn. I'm not stubborn. You're stubborn.
I will say the best dogs I've ever had were also born in February. Terrible was born in February, and so was Preacher. And so was Velocity. I think that's it.
What's terrible?
Mhm.
Happy birthday to all the Cancer peeps out there. Oh, yeah. The Cancer members of the
Zodiac.
Zodiac. My ex was a Virgo. And we never get on. Pisces are meant for Cancerans, apparently. But for what I know, I've only had one relationship in life. Sorry, Mom, you need to find yourself a Tennessee Cancer.
I tried to find someone. It's not from a lack of looking.
Those cookies look awfully thin over there. Texas size, lol.
Look.
Those are not thin.
I want to show you how moist these are. I hope you see it. Maybe the light is too bad. Anyway, we see it. Gluten-free too.
Let me have a bite.
Bro, a bite. What's that?
I'm looking at your
Trinity, quit beating up your brother.
favorite My Hero Academia character? Uraka or Mr. Aizawa?
Is that the one with death?
No, I'm talking about My Hero Academia.
Wow.
What was your favorite character in My Hero Academia?
I hated them all.
You hated them all! Oh no! What was your favorite out of the ones you hated?
I hated them all.
Oh my god. You didn't like a single character development, like anything about any of them? She didn't watch enough of it. She doesn't understand.
I didn't like it. That was the one with the American guy, right? The American superhero?
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I especially hated.
Deku.
I think what ruined it for me was
Deku.
I hated him. He's always so just crying and just. And I hated him. He annoyed the crap out of me.
This is why I can't watch anime around my mom. Bakugo was pretty cool. She hated him. She didn't like him because he was rude. And she doesn't like rude people. He was always like, Deku! And he would beat him up. But the thing is Deku kind of needed it. He needed to be a little beat up.
I didn't teach her that.
He did. He was he was the one that was like, if you don't quit crying, then I'm gonna get you. He was also like, Deku, I hate you.
I didn't say that. I just like strong characters.
He's strong.
I like characters that are so strong that it's cute that they have a soft side.
We've already seen Assassination Classroom. That was a good one.
Yeah, I like that one.
With the alien guy.
I like that one.
We didn't finish it because of Hulu. We need to get that back.
The one I didn't like the English sub version though. I only like the authentic version.
The authentic.
I don't like the voice on the English sub version.
Mm-hmm. Mm. Let's see. Somebody said, I am authentic English. One Punch Man was good. We've already seen that.
Surprisingly good, yeah. I like Demon Slayer.
You've only watched a couple of episodes.
I like it.
I don't like it.
She doesn't like it. It's rude.
Reese, come for me. I don't care.
Get her, Reese.
Attack on Titan. Haven't seen that yet. I don't want to watch it. I didn't get all the hype around it. It wasn't that good. But what do I know?
I like Afro Samurai.
Somebody said when you said Preacher with Savannah, we should start the baby.
He'll be an old man by then. Don't choke on your cookie, bro.
Afro Samurai.
Afro Samurai. It's another good one, right?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, you have.
Have I? Have I? I don't remember seeing Afro Samurai.
I'm sure you've seen it.
Your Lie in April was a good one.
I've seen it so many times.
The Devil Was a Part-Timer was a good one. What? Has Bear Cub been tested?
Not yet.
Is it possible to get a County Corso with tight skin around the face?
Yeah, but it's a fault. They're not supposed to be super tight around the face. They're not supposed to be super droopy either, but they're not supposed to be super tight. What'd you say? What was your last question? Before that one?
I don't know.
Alright, whatever. I was running out of steam.
Black Lagoon. No. What do you think about all the Disney remakes?
Oi! Quit it!
Oh, wow, wow.
Stop.
Oh my god, you can see it on the video.
So,
Black Butler was good.
I don't have a problem with the Disney remakes. I know a lot of people do. I don't. So, leave it at that.
She thinks that it's great that Ariel is going to be of a different skin tone now.
No, not a problem at all.
It was great. Seven Deadly Sins. I liked it. She didn't. Lion King. That's going to be a good one. Are you going to see that one? It's coming out on the 17th.
It's hard for me to listen to because I haven't watched Lion King since I was like a kid, and it was like one of my favorite movies. You guys. So it kind of reminds me of that time.
Somebody said, I hate Disney. It's full of... Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's just showbiz in general, from what I understand. What are you doing? Giovanni, I'm watching you, boy. Clout, you're going to be in trouble.
Hunter. Haven't seen that one yet. Animal Kingdom. Aladdin, not yet.
Hey there, pretty baby.
Get up here, baby.
You spoiled that boy with your little attitude. I see you, boy. I see you with your big old fat head. I see you. I see you. What's going on? You're the clout.
Oh, so it's a chapter 2 version of it. He's so sweet with us the minute we let him down. Oh, Reese is calling. Oh, well, she stopped the call now. I think we should probably end it soon. We've been streaming for like 3 hours now. And there's not really much going on anymore. It's 9:50. It's about to be 10 o'clock. Reese called you. And there's not really that many questions that we haven't already answered
Boy, you
today.
got my coffee, boy. Boy, I see you sabotaging me. I see you coming for my coffee, boy.
I think I don't know what you're up to. You think I don't know
Terry
what you're
Davis
up
said
to.
Savannah have to go. I don't think there are any more mods. See, there's no more mods available right now. There's no more really questions coming in. And Reese called her, so I think we are going to end the live stream now. We will talk to you guys again. Mom, you say your goodbyes. Just a wave goodbye.
I had a mouthful of coffee.
I'm watching your puppy.
We'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hold on. Oh, there we go.